Soon as I press play, we get real loud. And welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we're talking about our latest visit to Doma BBQ, a place we've been to many times before. While we've had excellent experiences in the past, this experience was a bit off. I have to say, this was honestly probably our worst visit yet. But don't get me wrong, the food was excellent as ever, okay? Now let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's talk about the atmosphere. So we walked into Doma Korean BBQ, and right off the bat, y'all, there was a wait. That was a little bit unusual. I'm not gonna lie, because again, we've been there so many times. There's never a wait, but it's okay, right? It was only 5 minutes, nothing to fret about, But again, it was just something that we were not used to. Even as we've taken our kids, like we've never had to wait, even with the boys. So we finally get our table. And things start to feel just a little bit off. The grill was dirty enough for my 12-year-old to actually say something to us. But we didn't think too much about it. We just went ahead, cleaned it off. But tables were a little dirty. It had crumbs everywhere. We were just a little disappointed by the cleanliness. The cups had like dishwasher residue on it, like the little water spots and the soap marks. So, we didn't really want to cause a scene, so we just kind of cleaned it out ourselves. But I was just like, yuck, we've dealt with uncleanly businesses before in the past. This was just not the level of cleanliness that we were used to in this form. Kind of think about it though, here's the thing. There's a man that we usually see, that we have always seen. I feel like he's the one that normally makes sure that things are running smoothly. And honestly, when he's around, everything feels just perfect. But we didn't see him. So it kind of showed. The service felt a little off. And there were some things that slipped through the cracks, like the cleanliness and the small waiting time. I also have to mention that it was a lot of Chinese rap music playing in the background. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But it definitely wasn't the usual vibe that we're used to. Hey, Gio. Hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey, Calvin. Hey, Mommy. Normally, the music adds to the atmosphere, but this time it kind of threw us off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Now, let's get down to the important part, the food. As always, the food was amazing. I mean, you can always count on them for quick, fresh dishes. It's a little windy out here. Okay, so the Doma menu was handed to us, and it was really convenient, especially for families with kids. They have side options that were perfect for little ones, like rice and vegetables, and they had some small portions of sauces that kept the kids happy and occupied, okay? It's definitely great for families because it offers a variety without overwhelming anyone. So my sister, it's funny that I mentioned some of these things because my sister actually just recently went to Doma too, and she mentioned a couple things that had changed. So they're no longer letting people pay $15 to take their leftovers home. I mean, that was a bit of a bummer because that policy was always great. You can get extra meal for later, especially since their portions are huge. But now that that's no longer an option anymore, you know, you might want to keep that in mind if you plan on take some food home. Also, my sister said she had to wait about 15 minutes for her party of 2 to be seated. Now, that's a bit long. You know, that's a long time. Definitely much longer than usual. And it kind of shows that they're getting busier, you know, if you're thinking about heading there. But I definitely recommend making a reservation ahead of time because they'll have everything ready for you when you arrive. And you won't have to deal with any unexpected wait times. Y'all, it's so windy out here, and I'm not going to make a second take of this. One thing I always appreciate about Doma Korean BBQ is the team-oriented service. I mean, there's no one single service assigned to you. They work together to make sure everything runs smoothly. They're always attentive, super friendly. Despite little hiccups on our visit, they do their best to make sure that we are taken care of. Now, if you're looking for some drinks, okay, Doma Korean BBQ has a great selection. Okay, they offer a variety of non-alcoholic beverages like sodas, iced tea, fresh juices, lemonade. Okay, and if you're in the mood for something stronger, they've got you covered too. They got the wine, they got the beer, the cocktails. Okay, it is always nice to have a variety of options to complement the meal, and the meal was banging, y'all. Woo! I was so full, it was the bomb.
Tastes good. How many taste it?
As for the vibe of the place, it's pretty chill. The decorums on the wall is modern, it's cool. There's a clean bathroom, always a plus. And here's something I really appreciate. It's almost never too crowded in there, okay? Sure, you may have a wait, but overall, the environment is relaxed, and it's a nice spot to enjoy your meal. For lunch, for dinner, okay? They open up, I believe, at 11:30. All right, y'all, so all things considered, Doma is a great place to grab a bite from, okay? Yes, our visit this time was a bit more chaotic, you know, than usual, but the food is top notch as always. Okay, if you're planning on going, I'd say book a reservation ahead of time, especially if you don't want to risk a long wait. And don't forget to tip your servers. Okay, they work hard and they are always super friendly. So have you had a chance to visit Doma Korean BBQ recently? What was your experience like? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.